So if you're going to be weighing yourself to lose weight, you want to make sure you're doing it accurately. You're not really going to be getting anywhere. So I got 3 tips for you on just that topic, plus a bonus tip at the end coming up. What is up, For Faith Nation? Thank you so much for tuning into the video again. If you're new around here and you found us through search, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that little bell icon because I talk about weight loss and fat loss, and that is it. My only goal is to help you reach yours. So let's hop right into the tips. Tip number 1 is going to be to weigh yourself at a consistent time, preferably in the morning. You want to try and weigh yourself after you have gone to the bathroom because this is going to essentially zero you out. And so if you have a big dinner versus a small dinner, if you weigh at night, you're going to weigh different. Even if you drink 8 ounces of water, you're going to weigh a little bit different, a little bit heavier than if you didn't. And so by weighing yourself in the morning after you've gone to the bathroom, you have effectively zeroed yourself out to where you've sort of hit the reset button. Now there's more that goes to that, and I'm going to talk about that in the next tips. So to go hand in hand with that, tip number 2 is going to be avoid weighing yourself after a night of heavy drinking or heavy food, or the opposite where you didn't really get to eat a lot at all. Maybe you for some reason missed dinner, you had to eat very, very lightly. Again, the reason for this is because you want to stay consistent. Alcohol will actually cause you to weigh more. It might dehydrate you. Yes, that is why you feel that way in the morning after drinking alcohol, but it actually dehydrates you because it causes your body to hold on to that water and it doesn't give access to where the water would normally be going. So that is why you feel dehydrated. So you're actually holding on to more water and you're going to appear heavier. Same thing for if you have a big meal. If you go out for a birthday celebration or something with your friend and you eat a bunch of carbs, sodium, all that stuff that holds water, you're going to weigh more the next morning. So try to avoid those mornings that are out of the ordinary. Tip number 3 is you're going to want to wear as little clothing as possible. That is because different clothing weighs different amounts, but your body being naked, you'll never weigh different amounts. You'll only weigh what your true weight is. And so, I mean, this shirt that I have on right here, I could wear a different shirt. You guys always see me in the same shirt, so most of my shirts weigh the exact same amount. But if I wore a completely different shirt that was made out of silk, I am going to weigh a little bit different. I don't have any silk shirts, though. I don't know why I chose silk. But if you wear cotton versus polyester, you're gonna weigh different. If you wear a bigger shirt, you're gonna weigh different. It's insane how much clothing weighs. So if you forget to take off like your pants or something, shoes, I mean, I've seen people weigh in the gym with shoes, and that is just totally, it's not going to be accurate at all. So you want to try, and again, this goes back to tip number 1, you want to try and zero yourself out. You want it to be as accurate as possible, and that means getting rid of everything except for you stepping on the scale after going to the bathroom in the morning and zeroing yourself out and making sure that you're weighing as accurately as you can. So bonus tip here is make sure you have a good scale. The way you can make sure that your scale is any good at all is by giving it a test run. And so I usually take a heavy stack of books. I think most scales need like 25 pounds or something to weigh. I don't know, maybe not, maybe I'm just making that up. But it seems like they need a certain amount to weigh, so you can't just place like a 2-pound item on there. So you need a stack of books. And what I do is I just literally set it on there, let it take the weight, take it off, let it reset, repeat like 3 or 4 times. You want to make sure that they're all within 0.2 pounds. Ideally, you would want it to be the exact same weight because there's no way it's changing weight from the time you pick it up to the time you set it down. Just make sure you're setting it in the same spot. And then, I don't want you to overthink setting it in the same spot. You don't have to stand in the exact same spot. Just try to stand in the middle of the scale and don't overthink that. That's not really going to change it very much. It's just with the book, since it doesn't have a whole lot of weight to it anyway, you don't want to set it like on the edge for one and the right in the middle for the other. Just make sure they're sort of in the same spot. Well, that is all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much again for tuning in. And again, if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel so you can get all of our videos because my only goal is to help you. If you haven't already, go find us on Facebook, go find us on Instagram because I put out different content on all of those places, and I'm really looking forward to helping this channel grow so we can help more people. Question of the day, what are your tips for taking your weight? Is there anything in this video that stuck out to you as, yeah, that's a good tip, or maybe something that you'd do a little bit differently? I would love to connect with you guys in the comments section. The best ideas come from you and a collection of people getting together and bringing better ideas so that we can all lose weight more effectively. So again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all the love and views and comments, subscriptions, everything. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless.